Welcome, Worthington Scholars. I am Julie Burgoyne, President of the Worthington Scholarship Foundation. I want to start by congratulating the incredible class of 2026. Your hard work and achievements throughout high school have officially brought you to this moment, and we see how much effort you put in. We are excited to have you with us tonight and have a packed agenda. So let's take a look at what we will cover tonight. We will start out by introducing you to the Worthington Scholarship Foundation and the people on our team who you will interact with the most. Second, we will go over important scholarship information regarding activating your Worthington account, which is essential in getting this scholarship. And we will talk about the simple requirements you must do to maintain eligibility in getting your Worthington scholarship payments each semester. Third, we'll talk about engagement and advice. We'll talk about connecting you with your scholar advocate through virtual check-ins and on-campus visits. We'll also quickly cover our survey requirements. Then our summer interns will share their best tips for a great first year. And finally, you will meet with your scholar advocate in our breakout rooms. And then we will all come back together to answer any questions you put in the chat. So before we move on, let's take one last moment for those of you just joining. Please use the chat feature to share your full name, the college you will be attending, and your major. Make sure you do this because it's how we are taking attendance tonight. Okay. Now, so you are here tonight among the 1,000 students across Maine who received a Worthington Scholarship this year. You earned your spot here. You were chosen. So huge congratulations from all of us at the foundation. To truly feel the power of this moment, you have to know the story of the two incredible people who made it possible, David and Beverly Worthington. Mr. Worthington, who sadly passed away in 2024, was a brilliant geophysicist. He founded a global company that used seismic data to find oil in the Gulf of Mexico. And Mrs. Worthington, who lives right here in Midcoast, Maine, where our office is here in Rockland, Mrs. Worthington is a powerhouse entrepreneur. She built multiple small businesses from scratch, everything from a beauty shop and a trucking company to a crop dusting service. But they didn't start out with wealth. They both came from backgrounds with very limited financial resources. They were only able to get their college education because of the help they received along the way. They never forgot that help. Because of their generosity, you are receiving a $20,000 scholarship to be used over the next 6 years. That's 2,861 NIDOs. So just a quick heads up, you'll need to watch a required video that explains the ins and outs of the $20,000 scholarship, and we'll go over that later in the presentation. But for all of you new Worthington scholars, I ask that you take this scholarship opportunity seriously. This isn't corporate money or a government grant. This is the Worthington's own hard-earned money. They could have done anything in the world with it, and they chose to invest it directly in you. Their greatest hope is to see you earn your college degree. That is exactly why we at the Worthington Scholarship Foundation place so much emphasis on full-time enrollment and providing you with the support you need to stay in school and graduate college. We know that for many of you, this scholarship changes everything. Maybe you didn't know how you were going to pay for college at all. Maybe you had a plan, but you knew it would mean stressful student loans or working multiple exhausting jobs. While college will still require hard work, this scholarship is here to ease that financial burden so you can focus on what matters, your education. We need you to put your heart and soul into these next few years. Work harder than you've ever worked. Mrs. Worthington always says it best. You are selected as a Worthington Scholar because we believe in you. We know you can succeed, and our team is going to be right here with you every step of the way. Now, let me introduce you to your Worthington team. This is me. As I mentioned, I am Julie Burgoyne, the president of the Worthington Scholarship Foundation, and I'm also the daughter of the Worthingtons. Our goal at the foundation is to help you advocate for yourself, but also give you trusted professionals to lean on when college gets tough. Because our scholarship is Maine-based, we work hand in hand with your specific college campus to make sure you have access to resources to help you succeed. To introduce the Scholar Advocacy team, I'm going to hand it over to Whitney Lytle.
Hi, everyone. I'm Whitney Lytle, and I'm the Director of Scholar Advocacy here at the Foundation. The Scholar Advocacy team is here to answer any questions or get you the help that you need from campus resources. Anytime that you're struggling or needing to make a change, please reach out to your Scholar Advocate. We have close relationships with support services on your campus, and we can get you back on the right track. Our goal is to help you continue to receive your payments and to graduate on time. The earlier you reach out to us, the more likely we will be able to help you solve a problem before it reaches a critical state, and we can make sure to avoid probation status for your scholarship. But you can also reach out to us if you are doing great. We love to celebrate our scholars' wins, and we always share your success with Mrs. Worthington. Depending on your college, either Maitana or Shauna will be your personal scholar advocate and your first point of contact with the foundation. I will turn it over to them now to introduce themselves and announce their colleges. You will be hearing more from them in individual breakout rooms in just a few minutes.
Hey everyone, my name is Maitana. I'm so excited to get to know you and work with you. There are many different scenarios where you should reach out to me or Shauna. For example, any financial questions, if you're planning to study abroad, if you're transferring schools, or if you're struggling in any way. No question is too small, so please reach out to us. If you will be attending the following schools, I will be your scholar advocate. College of the Atlantic, Husson University, Maine Maritime Academy, University of Maine Fort Kent, University of Maine Machias, University of Maine in Orono, University of Maine Presque Isle, Eastern Maine Community College, Northern Maine Community College, and Washington County Community College. And I'll pass it over to Shauna.
Thank you, Maitana. Um, Hi, scholars. Congratulations on becoming a Worthington Scholar. As was said, my name is Shauna, and if you are attending any of the following colleges, then I am your scholar advocate. So, buckle up. We've got Bates, Bowdoin, Colby, Maine College of Art and Design, St. Joseph's College of Maine, Thomas College, University of Maine at Augusta, University of Maine at Farmington, University of New England, University of Southern Maine, Central Maine Community College, Kennebec Valley Community College, Southern Maine Community College, and York Community College. Please reach out if you have any questions. And I am also pleased to introduce this year's Worthington Scholar summer interns who have helped produce this welcome Zoom, and they are all Worthington Scholars and have been in your shoes.
Hello, my name is Lauren Daigle, and I'm one of the student support interns at the Worthington Scholarship Foundation this summer. I'm so pleased to be working directly with scholars this summer. It's been my pleasure to be in direct contact with all of you, and I'm always here if you need any support for the summer. I was awarded the Worthington Scholarship in 2024 and currently attend the University of Maine at Farmington. So if you're going there this fall, you might see me. I plan to graduate in 2028 and I'm currently studying elementary education. I'm honored to help make an impact on the educational lives of all of you, our graduated high school seniors in the Maine community, and I look forward to meeting new and fellow scholars throughout the summer and beyond. And I'll turn it over to Andrea.
Hi, I'm Andrea. It's really exciting to see you all here tonight. I was awarded the Worthington Foundation Scholarship in 2024, and I'm going to be a junior this year at the University of Maine, where I will continue studying English. I'm focusing on professional and technical writing. I'm also so grateful to be the new student support intern for the summer, and I've been loving helping you all, especially those that are first generation like me. Um, And I just hope to give you guys the information and support you need to begin a successful first semester in this next big step in your journey.
Hi everyone, my name is Rochelle. I am a scholar as of 2023. I'm incredibly excited for this opportunity to be working with you guys and with the Worthington Scholarship Foundation. I'm currently studying at University of Maine with business management and will be graduating in 2027. I'm excited to see where this summer takes me and where it's going to take you guys.
Great. Thank you, interns. So now meet Stan, our mascot. As mentioned, our founder, David Worthington, was a geophysicist, and he was also a fossil collector. Stan is a Tyrannosaurus rex and one of the most famous and complete T-Rex skeletons ever discovered. In our office, we have a full-size cast of Stan's skull. It stands over 5 feet tall. Seriously, it is huge. I hope some of you, all of you, could come to our office and see this. Mr. Worthington would take this skull to industry conferences as a marketing tool, a clever nod to the prehistoric origins of the fossil fuels his company was mapping. When he bequeathed Stan to the foundation, Stan became our mascot. Why a T-Rex for a scholarship, you ask? Well, because Stan symbolizes resilience, hidden potential, and the power of deep exploration. Think about it. Our founder used technology to find precious resources buried deep within the earth. In the exact same way, this foundation digs past financial barriers to find brilliant, hardworking students like you who are often overlooked by traditional systems. We see your potential and we are here to help you uncover it. You will definitely be seeing more of Stan, and we are incredibly proud to back you on your educational journey. So just as Stan represents the resilience needed to succeed, our foundation relies on you to uphold your end of the bargain. With that, I'll pass things over to Whitney, who will give you a quick review of your responsibilities to receive and maintain your scholarship.
Okay, so there are three things that you are required to do to claim your Worthington Scholarship. The first is registering in our Scholar Portal, and an amazing 93% of you have already registered in your account. It is fantastic and it is a record. If you have not registered, please know that you will need to do this ASAP, as in the next 2 days, to not forfeit your scholarship. If you have not received an email with the activation link and instructions, please check your spam folder for an email from support@worthingtonscholars.org and reach out to your scholar advocate. If you used your high school email address when applying for our scholarship, our interns have been trying to contact you to change your email address on our system. And again, please contact us if you use that high school email address or your parents' email address. We will need to update those immediately. Now, after you register in our portal, the second requirement to claim your scholarship is to complete the New Scholar survey and watch our New Scholar video. And although 93% of you have registered, only 60% of you have watched the video and completed the survey. The video can be found using the QR code on the screen or in your Scholar portal or app underneath News. You will find the New Scholar video survey in your portal under Surveys. If you don't see a survey listed there, then you've already taken it. This video will go over the scholarship in greater detail and show step-by-step navigation for important functions within the app. So make sure to watch and complete the survey by August 14th. Finally, our third requirement is that you must enroll full-time in the fall of 2026 at one of our partner colleges. To keep receiving payments, you must remain enrolled full-time in every semester and earn full-time credits and earn a GPA for the term of 2.0 or higher. Again, the video is going to go into more details about eligibility requirements and any caveats that there are. And our website also has the information in our FAQ section. I already understand we are not just financial support. We also work hard to engage with our scholars and provide opportunities to help you thrive during college and prepare you for life after graduation. So we have a variety of on-campus and virtual events throughout the year. We offer a fall reception at several of our more populated campuses that will include food, games, and networking with current scholars and campus support staff. Your scholar advocate also works with college staff in departments like career services to organize career prep events. And you'll see some invitations to on-campus and virtual check-ins. And of course, you can schedule a one-on-one virtual meeting with your scholar advocate at any time in your portal or app. And shortly, when we move into those breakout rooms, your scholar advocate will tell you about visits that are currently already on the schedule for next year. Additionally, throughout the year, you will receive an occasional invite to complete a survey. These will again show up in your portal and on your app under the survey tab. These help us not only understand your personal experience, but also give us really important insights into how to serve our scholars both currently and in the future. So please be sure to complete these each time you receive one. They are usually super brief and easy.
Now that you've been reminded to take our surveys as they pop up, I'd like to introduce you to our Instagram page. As you can see on the left, our Instagram page is Worthington Scholars. We post pretty frequently, and we'd love to hear about your educational success. And then, as you can see in the middle, we also have an upcoming giveaway. This giveaway is for you, our new scholars. 3 of you will be chosen to receive a $50 Visa gift card on July 24th. To enter this giveaway, simply follow our Instagram account, fill out the form linked in our bio, and comment your favorite summer activity on our giveaway post, as you can see on the right. That's what it looks like that on our Instagram. It's the very first one you'll see. And best of luck to you all with that. And now I'm going to turn it over to Andrea to introduce our tips.
And speaking of giveaways, we would like to give away some advice to you. These sentiments we are about to share have stood with us throughout our own college experiences so far, and we hope that some of them might resonate with you as you enter yours. I'm going to hand it back over to Lauren to introduce our first tip.
So, to start us off, be the change you wish to see by starting new clubs on campus that don't yet exist.
Make sure to make connections with people and attend everything that you can.
Work in spaces that encourage it. Being around other students working creates an atmosphere of focus.
Be proactive by emailing your professors clarifying questions well before assignments are due. They're going to remember you for that, and you are not annoying them.
Please leave your dorm. Get out in any way you can because it eases those feelings of isolation and loneliness.
And also, don't be afraid to try something new from the fear of embarrassment or disappointment.
Join one club for fun and one related to your major. You never know what experiences you're going to like until you try something new.
And lastly, we seriously urge you to please learn how to write a respectful and professional email. Good emails go so much further than you think.
That last one is a great point, Andrea. Email is going to be an important part of your college and professional life. Your professors, coworkers, and we will appreciate your ability to write an appropriate email. So a professional email is set up just like a written letter, and although emails don't always need to be super formal, there are some pitfalls that you should avoid. So first, make sure you add a brief subject line, but do not put your entire message or question here. Save that for the body of the email. And second, be sure to include your name. You wouldn't believe how many emails we get, and your professors would say the same, where the sender has not included their name, and we have no idea who is asking us a question. Which brings me to my last point. An email address does not always say who is sending it, especially if you are using a fun Gmail name. So for example, if Stan here sends me an email, it will tell me that it is from Stan the Ladies Man. And trust me, you do not want to be known by these email nicknames when you're speaking to us, a professor, or worse yet, a potential future employer. So I recommend checking your name in your email profile if you're using a Gmail or something similar, or just use your college email address. So once again, I'd like to request that you double check the email address you use to register your Worthington Scholarship account. If it is your parents' email address, we need to be changing that to your own email. And our communications, they are meant to be to you. If you used a high school email address, it will likely be eliminated shortly if it hasn't been already. And finally, if you use an iCloud email address, please keep in mind that they fill up quickly if you're not frequently checking and clearing your iCloud accounts. And our communications may bounce back to us, and you could miss important updates or questions from us about your scholarship. So if you need to change your email address, reach out to your scholar advocate and they can get you all sorted out. Last piece of advice is from Stan. Anything is possible. Don't let your dreams go extinct. You will get meteors thrown your way, but don't let them be your end. All right, starting to wrap up here, just some reminders. In order to be a Worthington Scholar, you must register in our Scholar portal, watch the video and complete the new Scholar survey, enroll full-time in a partner college this fall. So failure to do any of those above will result in you losing the scholarship. And I want to make sure that you save the date for our financial aid Zoom, so scholars and parents are encouraged to attend. Mila Tappan from the Education, Affordability, Content, and Training Manager from the Finance Authority of Maine, or FAME, will be joining us and giving you an in-depth information about how to read your financial aid package and college costs that you should be aware of. And I will also be there to explain some finer details of how the scholarship is paid and circumstances that can arise that may affect your scholarship payment amount. That can be really confusing if you're not expecting them. And the Zoom link to this is in the digital packet accessible with the QR code from your award certificate. We also have the same QR code on the screen here that you can scan. And this will bring you to a Google Docs where the third document is the flyer for the Zoom session. And you'll receive an invite to the event in your Scholar portal in the next couple of weeks. All right, so before we cover questions from the chat, I will ask that each of you enter the breakout room of your Scholar Advocate to get a quick calendar update from your particular colleges. And then after everyone has returned to the main room, we will go over chat questions. So here is a reminder of who your Scholar Advocates are. And please enter the appropriate breakout room now and be sure to return to the main room when you are finished.